Well, holy crap! Check out this campground. We've actually been on the road from Queenstown today. We had a couple of lookouts to check out, and then some windy hill up top. But we are on the Derwent River, near the Derwent Bridge. These are some of the free campgrounds. We're just camped up in the background. We have this in the background. River's a bit low at the moment, but the view and the water is still beautiful, clear, be a bit cold to swim in, and we are loving it. And it is awesome.
It is really the little things in life you learn to appreciate when you're on the road. Take today, for example. I'm outside and I'm putting avocado on my toast. Number one, it's not raining. Number two, it's not windy. It is a beautiful day and I can actually be outside putting avocado on my toast for breakfast. That is just lovely change.
Well, we don't know what this lookout's called. Spying Cough, overlooking the Queenstown. But this was supposed to be the old cottage site just here. There's not much left. Plenty of shelter from that old cottage, sweetheart.
Oh yeah. There's no fireplace. I love the old fireplaces, but no fireplace.
Spoin Cop. Let's just call it Spoin Cop. Holy goodness, that was a leg burner. Oh, rightio. Well, I'm told the mountain out here is Mount Owen, and as we move across we see the Philosopher's Ridge, Mount Lyell tucked off in the background there, so it's obviously not the biggest one, Cape Horn Spur, this fella here, and Sedgwick Bluff. And below us we have what is known as the Gravel. It's in the Tasmanian AFL Hall of Fame as one of the only ovals in Australia to play sanctioned AFL games on it. It's made out of gravel because during the mining era, when they used to use big smelters to get the ore or the copper out of the ore, the pollution from it mixed with the heaps amount of rain they got just killed everything off, so they had to have a gravel oval because they couldn't have grass. They reckon they could probably have a grass one now, but their hometown advantage of playing on gravel is just too good, and I think they like to win games when they play at home because opposition don't like to come and play on gravel.
You know, I reckon if there was snow out on these mountains, you would be saying Queenstown, Australia, or Queenstown, New Zealand. They look like, I mean, I know they're not as big as New Zealand, but they look like glaciers. Like, they really, and they call them glaciers, but they're pretty impressive to me. Just driving up out of Queenstown.
It's not a bad drive, it's just windy. The road's not super skinny. Second gear pull's quite nice.
And I'd say a lot of these mountains are barren from the acid rain that used to fall here because of the smelting works.
Yep, that'd be fairly true.
So slowly but surely, I reckon give it maybe another 50 to 100 years and you might have trees all over them if we're lucky.
Could do, you might get some of that cool temperate rainforest sneak back in. That's the start, it's a fern. Righto, we just left Queenstown. We were actually in Strawn this morning because we did the cruise yesterday. Come to Queensland, checked it out. Queenstown, which is awesome. I think she's confusing me. And we've just come up the hill because it's a nice little drive. And we're going to do the Horsetail Falls track. It's a bit of a boardwalk along the edge, we hear.
It's literally along the edge. I am not super keen and I'll be on this side.
Yes. It's not a hard walk, I'm told. It's just, it was a bit warmer down the bottom. Queenstown's in a hole, pretty much. It's right down the bottom in a hole.
Moderate hazard of falling rocks.
Ah, the old falling rock chestnut.
Easy walk, just falling rocks.
That old chestnut. Just letting everybody know that we had ice cream for lunch. we did have chicken and a sandwich, but we started with ice cream because ice cream's bloody delicious.
We love ice cream.
We do. But note to self, probably don't have ice cream and then go on a bit of a hike.
No, it's the best time.
Oh yeah.
Just wear off the ice cream.
Yeah, but the belly is feeling all the ice cream.
Look at that rock up there.
Where?
There.
Oh, holy crap.
Yeah.
It says beware of that rock. That one is just teetering, so whatever you do, don't stand still. There is the mountain biking trails at Queenstown. A lot of switchbacks. I think there's a van or something that takes you to the top of that hill, and then you crack on down. Horsetail Falls. I believe they probably say that, call it that, because it looks like a horsetail. I'm told that when there's a lot more rain and it flows over more, it gets misty, so it looks a bit better, but the views up here are fantastic. You know, we sit there and say, wow, we get some good free camps, and I'm not lying, there's been plenty of good ones, and this one's right up there with it. So it's just outside of Derwent Bridge, free, easy to get to, and there's only a couple others here. I think we're the only caravan here at the moment, so, you know, there's plenty of spots, plenty of room, and it is awesome!
Sunset slow, hey, you know you should stay for the night. What you think, one more drink while we sit by the bonfire? 'Cause this might be love, it's a feeling that I can't get rid of. So just take my hand, 'cause you know I don't wanna play pretend. Stay with me, take a chance, baby, roll the dice. Gotta give me some love, 'cause when I'm with you, I'm in paradise. You know how to make me feel alive. Gotta give me some love, nah, nah. Gotta give me some love, nah, nah, nah. Gotta give me some love, nah, nah, nah. You gotta give me some love, nah, nah, nah. Gotta give me some love, nah, nah, nah. Let's go!
Rightio, let me just show you how well we jagged this camping spot. This is my view out this window.
That's my view.
Oh no, have a look at that. Oh, I'll get this GoPro probably. Have a look at that view. That's out of that window. Rightio, have a look at this window.
Straight out the back.
My goodness. Hey? It's like I'm nearly camped in the water when you look at this. I'm sitting there looking at it going,
Does look like we're in the
oh,
water.
I'm nearly camped right in it. But yes, this is my view. Well, Katrina's and my view. But this, we have nailed this camp. This is...
It was a good spot.
We weren't planning it. We just happened upon it, and it is sweet.
So yes, choose the camp up a little bit higher. You're not right on the water, but your views are mincer.
Oh yeah, you pay a lot of money for this
How
sort of...
much did you pay for this camp?
I paid $0.
Free. I'm absolutely blown away by the amount of free camps in Tasmania. once again, Tasmania brings on the beautiful weather. We've had a nice couple of days. So of course that means it's rain time. And while I'm in here downloading a bit of our footage,
I'm out here enjoying this sunshine.
And cooking some brunch.
Give me.
What are we having?
We're having some bacon and eggs for lunch. If you wanted to know, it's the best time to have bacon and eggs for lunch, breakfast and dinner. And you can have it for a snack.
It's cold, it's wet, it's raining, and I love a bit of bacon and eggs, but I wasn't going outside, so it's up to Cain. Okay, this is kind of what we do on a rainy day. Cain spends a lot of time on there and plays on his phone, watches a bit of TV. I have been, there it goes off. I have been doing a lot of video editing and uploading. That definitely takes a lot of time. Probably a lot more time than I would have originally thought. I can sometimes spend 4 or 5 hours just waiting for things to download, and you kind of got to be there to do it. But we're doing that because it is a wet day outside. Could have gone for a drive, but yeah, we had other things we could do, so we can choose on this trip.
Where would we be on our trip if we didn't have rain? Hey, good old rain. It just follows us everywhere. It gives us some good days, and then back comes the weather. Just quite spiky, raining. I'll walk out here. I'll show you the rain. Look at it. Look at the clouds up there. Raining. Awesome. We love it. At least it's not freezing cold. I do have the Uggy boots out though. And the awning. Definitely put the awning up. These little fellas, they screw into rock here. Well, they don't screw. You've got to try and find the gaps between the rock. But, no, awesome views. Great way to spend the day in the caravan when it's raining. That's the beautiful thing about having a caravan. We can sit inside and watch some Netflix, catch up on some YouTube, and just generally have a nice time. So, yeah, there's positives for rain. I enjoy it because I get to relax and rest.
Okay, here's a tip for you, especially if you know you're going to have rainy or bad weather. We knew for the next few days it is going to be raining, so when I cook some meals, I actually try and cook a couple of like double meals. So we had mince, and we had a sausage curry, and also corned meat. So tonight I just got the corned meat and some mashed veggies out of the Waco, chuck them in the microwave, which I can actually use because we have an inverter. So Cain had the generator out today, just charging up our batteries because of course no solar. So I can chuck tea into the microwave and voila! Tea is served, don't have to be outside in the cold and the wet, and we get a nice home cooked meal. We're not just doing toast or sandwiches. And check out what we're trying out tonight. We are trying out a red bank mustard. We are loving buying produce around Australia, but also Tasmania, and trying some of them out. So we'll give you our verdict tonight on red bank mustard.
Local produce, get on them, back them.
We actually, what did we have this afternoon? We had Ashgrove cheese.
Yeah, it's all the little local producers. Keeps them in business. Where all the money is in Australia, all the small guys,
small
not
businesses.
The big consumer.
Yep, so check those out. So, Cain, what's the verdict on the red bank mustard?
Ooh, look, I'm gonna be honest. I actually really like the red bank mustard. It's tasty. It's really good on my corned meat. So I've lathered it. I've put it on like I put peanut paste on toast. Thick. The more taste, the better. Good. Grab yourself a jar. Check it out.
What a backdrop to wash up to. We all fight over the washing up at the moment because it's so cold. It's nice and warm. I don't know about you, but normally washing up is a chore, but on the road, it's beautiful. You get to watch out in the wilderness. This is off-grid camping at its best. Lake King William is literally 5 minutes up the road from the Derwent Bridge Hotel. There is public toilets there and a dump point, but here we feel like we're in the middle of nowhere and we pretty much have the place all to ourselves. Bonus is that this is an absolutely free camp and there is a Telstra reception. So just come and sit back and relax.
Let's get some sun, baby, it's time to go. All we need to put on is the radio. I can feel the heat is rising, and that beat is hypnotizing. Oh, no, we run the show. Let's get louder, come on, lose control. Got to live or we get too old. Come on, shine, shine a little tonight. Let's get louder, come on, lose control. Ain't no limit when we go for gold. We can shine, shine a little tonight.
Good morning again from another lovely drizzly day in the tablelands, highlands of Tasmania. No, it's a good day. So we're going to walk out to the Platypus Bay, Lake St Clair.
Yep, we're going to come and check it out, hopefully find some platypuses. As you can see, the raincoats are on. We're told that We're told that you have to prepare for all types of weather here. It could be sunny, rainy, or even snowing.
Yes.
And all in one day, possibly too.
That's right. Point to note that you can do longer hikes here, but the overland track says you can only start from the Launceston side. So you come in there and you do your 5 to 7 days from that side.
Yeah, who wants to do that?
Because
no,
looking at the map, all the big mountains are at the start, and then the downhill second, sort of the second half. One day, in a group, not just us two.
Yeah, I know. I'm cutting that away straight away.
Just to give you an indication, the Platypus Walk's only about an hour return, 4k, and it's fairly flat like this. It's not snow, it's a very pretty little flower.
Hell no. We're going this way to look at platypuses. We're not going up a big hill again.
Lead the charge. So, if you come to Lake St Clair, check out the visitor centre. There is a cafe there. We didn't go in there yet. But
Yet. I like the yet. You're already planning your snack on the way
so I was
back.
thinking, because it'll be a bit fresh, hot chocolate would probably be nice. But the visitor centre's not too bad. It's got a fair bit of info on the animals, the hikes, all that sort of stuff.
Cool animals around it though too.
There was, so it'd give us an indication of what sort of animal poos we were looking at, so we weren't...
We had a big discussion on Tasmanian devil poo yesterday, and we weren't quite sure.
That's right. So now we're up to date on what it looks like. We can go hunting.
Yes.
What are they?
Tasmanian waratah. So my app told me they were waratahs, but they look different to a normal waratah. And I looked at the visitor centre, and yeah, Tasmanian waratah. So there you go. That lens is beautiful. Check out this picture. That lens. So my little lens does great macro shots, I've found. My big lens better for finding things in the distance. Probably really need both in case there's a platypus. Didn't think of that. track. Come on. We have done 10 metres of the overland track.
Yeah, we're thumping into it.
And are we going this way? Hell no.
Minute.
Well, we searched high, we searched low, but we could not find a darn platypus in this lake. There's actually a platypus hide up further that you could look through, but it said you needed binoculars. We wanted the up close and personal experience, and obviously it wasn't this cove where the platypuses were.
This looks like the end of the road for us. Platypus all live up in here. They burrow in the water up the sort of hill and have their babies outside the water up under the, obviously the earth. And if we walk up there, we could step on burrows and collapse it. Disturbing platypus, killing platypus, and nobody wants to kill platypus. Hell, I just found out that Lake St Clair was caused by a glacier 10,000 years ago, and it is the deepest freshwater lake in Australia at 167 metres.
It was disappointing that we couldn't see any platypus, but Lake St Clair is a beautiful place and definitely worth coming and checking out. What'd you find? Quick!
I found Tasmanian devil poos. Look furry and white with calcium, and there's bones in it. So Tasmanian devil,
Okay.
we're on the hunt.
Gotta go, it's raining. Quick! Quick! Back inside. Oh, whew, lucky you put the awning up. But yeah, we just pulled up at a camp. Probably wouldn't have come here except for my friend Sue, who's actually left Townsville and tripping around as well, and she said they were here and it was beautiful. Pine Lagoon, I think it's called. It's just left Bronte on the way back up towards Launceston. We're going back over the hill, and yeah, there is poo of animals all around here. We've pretty much seen wombat poo, possum poo, and now Tasmanian devil poo, so it'll be really interesting to see if we see any animals tonight. But it's about 3 o'clock, 3:30, and it's already pretty cold and it's raining, so we might have to watch from inside the caravan, I think.
Well, I'm told that if you find white poos with bits of bone in it, it's like a calcium poo. That's a Tasmanian devil poo, and it's definitely one of them. As well as beside it is a hairy poo, so furry, and that is another indication of Tasmanian devil poo. So, right here, near where we are camped, has been evidence of Tasmanian devils. So a bit like the wombat, I'm on the hunt for Tasmanian devil. Now we're just going to go for a wander down, have a look at this beautiful little river, this creek. We're camped at, is it Little Pine? Pine Lagoon. We're camped at Pine Lagoon, but we've gone out to a little sort of causeway bridge across it. So, you know, there's a camp on the other side. We actually know those people. That's Sue and Ian.
They're from Townsville.
They're from Townsville. We didn't actually realise till we got out here that they're out here. And we're just perched back up there. Nice little posse. And this, my friend, is the perfect platypus habitat. So good, another pearler of a campsite, another absolute ripper. Tassie just keeps dishing them up. Thank you, Tasmania.
And how much did we pay for this one?
We paid a big fat $0.
How much we've paid in the last 2 weeks of being camping?
What did we say, about $25?
$25.
I know, that's...
2 $10 nights at Strawn and $5 at Queenstown. We've lasted the big spenders.
We are really digging deep into our pockets. But yeah, there's ripper camps like this around Tassie. You just got to go looking for them. This one is actually on Wiki Camps, but we've gone a little bit further out to the bridge.
I'm going to see if I can actually mark the bridge on Wiki Camps so that it's easier to find.
Don't quite know if you're allowed this far out. There's definitely no signs to say you can't, but we did pass a grid, and just come out a little bit further to the waterway. And it is magical. We've seen wombat poos, Tasmanian devil poos, possum poos, every poos known to man. Trina did say that down there, if we look hard, we could see a platypus poo.
Hopefully we haven't seen Cain's poo.
So we're going to go for a little walk and explore. If the rain would let up, I'd get the drone up, but it just wants to keep rain. Every time I touch the drone, down comes the rain.
On the hunt for animals, and this, my friends, is wombat poo. Hey, we've shown you a Tasmanian devil poo, now wombat poo. Now, just to find the animals.
Hey, buddy! Oh no, don't go. Don't go back to your hole.
Talk to it.
I was talking to me buddy.
Well, Upper Pine Lagoon definitely turned it on. We had rain, we had sunshine, and we had animals galore. There are absolutely no facilities out here and no Telstra or Optus at all. So you have to become prepared. But oh, gorgeous camping on the banks of this river, and then at night time just watch the wildlife come. I don't know if you're still allowed to camp here. At one stage I was saying it's been privately sold, but it was a main camping spot when we were there. In some really exciting news, guys, we are really close to becoming monetized for YouTube. Now, it doesn't mean that it's going to cost you anything, but when you support our videos, you like, you subscribe, you watch, you comment, you are actually going to be helping us out, and we love making these videos. So make sure you hit the button below because you don't want to miss what we're up to next week. Our boys are coming to Tassie. Woohoo! Catch you then.
What?
Can you watch where you're going? Because there's no rail on that side.
I didn't realise you come along with me, Mum. Am I on?
I had a couple of meals that I had cooked. Stupid.